Hey, it's Yvonne. I'm at Willowstone Marketplace. I just restocked. It's Wednesday. I'm going to turn around slowly. And Mid-Mod Marion, a local reseller and pretty hot on TikTok and Instagram live sales, and recently on some YouTube. Just dropped off what I bought from her live sale. If you guys were there, I bought the Van Briggle tulip candlesticks from her. Awesome. Kind of in a hurry because she's having another live sale here in about an hour. So I was like, you know what, girl, let's talk later because we're local. We can talk and catch up. And we made plans in July to do a couple collabs together for YouTube. And I met her husband, awesome guy, loved my Led Zeppelin shirt. So, you know, he gets major props for that. Anyways, and I gave her a present. It was a cup I bought a while ago that said done editing. And I put a tag on it that said welcome to YouTube. Because she just started a YouTube channel and I know she's going to do great. Okay. Yes, I'm going to back up and show you a couple things we just looked at. So I did pick out this from Sam's booth. He's still having half price and he added this. I've always wanted some dragonware, but usually it's like
nice and easy for us, huh? That's what we like. And then the bathroom's right there.
But usually it's like a souvenir. So he had this $9, so I got it for $4.50.
Just about maybe a bit taller, maybe.
Made in Japan. Love it with the moriage on glass. It's gorgeous. They're showing someone an empty booth for a potential renter. So in here I pulled a couple of things for some viewers, and my eldest daughter, we FaceTimed. She's up in Denver and she picked out a few things she wanted, so they're just in there. So I'm shopping around for this last hour, and I think these are by Schooner. Some people mark them Murano. And I know it's not white, but I'm going to get that for my white swan Christmas because look at that crazy price. $7.99. Another one of my favorite booths around the way that just, he always has such great deals. Okay, so let's back up. We've never been in this booth and I wanted to show a couple things. Now, disregard the plants. They're a little tattered, but take a look at the macrame with the special ceramic editions, little owls. It is really, it's like almost 5 feet. It's not a bad price, especially if it comes with the wicker basket. Two-tone woven wicker basket. Oh, wait a minute, it doesn't. Okay, sorry, my bad. Vintage boho macrame pot hanger with ceramic owls. Okay, as is. I didn't see anything wrong. Maybe a little bit at the tassel at the bottom. Anyways, it's too dark brown for me. A couple of things I saw in here I thought were cute and I had not seen exact before. Cute little stork. Looks like it's from a mold. I don't know whose mold it is. It's almost a foot high, but that's cute with the gold metallic accents. And I sent a little video clip to Jocelyn on this. Look. It's about 4 feet tall. It is epic. I'm tempted to buy it for only $24. This crewel piece looks like a nice oak or walnut frame. Let's pan down at all these different birds. You know what? I kind of want this. I think I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. And if I'm wrong and I can't find a place where I think it looks cool in my 70s room, I'll resell it, or I'll see how much it might cost to send friend mail to Jocelyn Crazy Lamp Lady if she likes it. Okay, let me see. There was a couple other things. A little bit overpriced, imported from Asia glass. But you know, it's cute. See this, they're saying this is Murano. That is not Murano. That is not Murano. Murano style. Okay, and there was something else over here that was kind of cool. Just some nice drip glaze bowls. $15. Nothing I can flip. Oh, these though. I'm thinking about these too. That is very cool mid-century mod. Only $7. Let me just double check. $7. Yeah, I'm gonna get those. If I change my mind again, I think there's someone will want those from me if I change my mind. So I'm gonna get that too. Some cute stuff in here, you guys. A little bit different, you know, than what you typically see. Prices are somewhere between what I would get at the thrift store and, you know, resale retail, if you know what I mean. The average retail price we see on resale items. She's got fair prices is what I'm trying to say. Duh. Let me get this turned around. $11. That's actually a good selling price for that type of mug. Okay. And this was noteworthy. $18 for that hand-painted owl plate. I can't make out the signature. And that's a fascinating little, like, Polynesian thing. Got little metal dolls in there. Okay, let me pull out what I want and we'll go look around some more. I've sold a few of these Gurgle Pots. Oh, this one's made in England. They're calling it Gluggle Jug, but Gurgle Pot too. It makes that little fish gurgling water sound when you pour it because of the way it's made. We have been in here before, but she is really good at putting in new stuff. I have a set of those. It's Hazel Atlas. There's that lamp some of you might remember. That looks like a new piece. Pretty mid-century modern. $24. It's pretty big. Something bay. Sorry, it's up high. Even too high for me. I put out some milk glass in my booth. I've only been buying what I think is super cool. I put out a Westmoreland cabbage rose. Well, I'll show you guys. We'll go down there before we're done. No, Fenton cabbage rose. This is the set of carnival glass I chose to have for home use because it's not too hard to find, not terribly expensive. So I built it up from finding it at the thrift store. Nice little Fenton piece. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, that's new. Somebody upcycled this little cabinet hutch thing. This is actually not two pieces on top of each other. This is one piece. I mean, it's an upcycle job, but it's cool. We'll say hi to the cuties and find another booth. I like to give you guys prices. $5.50. Not a bad price. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Some silver crest, some hand-painted silver crest. Oh, look. Yeah, there's another one of these. This is the third one I've seen in here. $25. That's about right. 25 to 35 is usually what I see them at, unless someone marks them as Murano, then they even try to sell them for more. So $7.99 for the one I'm getting is a steal. I will use it for White Swan Christmas most likely. $18. That reminds me of the cool piece I got for what, $1.99 last week at New Horizons. It's got more of a cute swirly tail. It's the thumbnail of my last video, as a matter of fact. Last video to New Horizons. Probably keeping it. It's so cool. I would tell you what that says if I could read it, you guys. I'm so sorry. Betty Boop. Can't tell you prices. It's in a cage. $30 for that swan. Calling it a swan flower frog. I've sold one of those before. That's the meat tray because of the raised part in the middle. I guess allows the meat to cool or the juices to flow off. This is typical stuff. We've all seen it, right? You guys already kind of know the prices. Wait a minute, there's some made in Japan. That's not super old. It's got a little bit of resale value, but not like the really old stuff. Wow. Cute though. Oh, wait. Look at the little Polynesian girl. Mid-century modern is all they're saying. Whoops. Sorry, that sounded worse than it was. Oh, and speaking of cool milk glass, bear with me while I try to get this out. $20. That's pretty. It's really lightweight. It wouldn't have shocked me if it said Avon. A lot of our glass companies that we like to buy made cool stuff for Avon. Alright, let's move on. Anything over there? We went in there last time. That's where I showed you guys. We talked about all the Fisher Price toys. And I looked at prices for myself and anyone else interested in reselling those. Okay, this is some boho coolness. Or if you do the Oriental theme, because of that fabric, herons or storks or swans. Nice patchwork box, about a little over 2 feet, $225. I don't want to, I put lotion on my hands. I don't want to touch that too much, but it's pretty big, y'all. I don't really see anything else but me to say hi. Oh, there's that lamp in that booth is still there. I looked at it a few months ago. Some of you understood why I loved it. I think it's a Franken lamp. Let's go see if it's marked down and look at it again. Well, she is having a sale. 20% off anything over $5. Let me turn this off again.
Oh, that's cute. Look at this fan.
Yeah. So we looked at this last time and I can tell it's kind of a Franken lamp, but I like the base of it. These are okay. These are too cheap and new. I would replace them with some older ones I have. Probably some more of this kind of Pendulog. I hope I said it right this time. Pendulog. And I would probably try to find some cooler vintage or antique globes for it. So that's why I haven't really bought it, because I'm like, okay, now I'm, 95 in, well, minus 20% today, but then more and more, So I'm like, Yvonne, see if you can just hold out for like the basic bones somewhere a little cheaper if you're going to have to do all that much of a, upcycle to make it how you really want it. But I really do love it. It's got that post-apocalyptic art thing that I talk about every once in a while, that me and I know a lot of other YouTube friends and offline friends have that inclination, like just to build stuff out of scrap. So we'll be just fine after the zombie apocalypse. A little bit of steampunk, a little bit of industrial, yet vintage. It could be slightly romantic depending on what else you put with it. So I want to build something like that. Let's see. Anything else? Let me turn that back on and move to another spot. There's a vendor that makes cool tables and stuff out of slabs of wood like this. They put them together and make cool tables and hutches and end tables. And like they'll put rocks or glitter, and then they'll put that high decoupage stuff on it. It's probably a better name for it at that level. And I think this might be their booth as well, for people who just want to buy some of the wood. Super cool. Let's look at some prices. So this cool piece, of course, my first one. Kiln dried, flattened black walnut, $110. Let's see, ash. That one's only $35. Now that's cool too. That's got some cool stuff in it that would really come out depending on how you finished it, right? So all different sizes, different kinds of wood. Oh, it smells good in here too. I remember my dad used to make stuff out of wood, and I can remember the smell in his woodworking shop with the saw and everything. But anyways, there it is. Super cool. Well, guess what? Another fabric doggy. This is in a kind of like farmhouse. Nope, wait a minute. Okay, some farmhouse, some cottage core maybe, vintagey stuff. Okay, but anyways, let's look at this. $54. Nancy's Nook. Oh, paper mache. Let me wipe my hands. Yeah, paper mache. He's about 2 feet this way and 2.5 that way. That was fun. Yeah, this booth just has a little bit of everything, you guys. It's a nice little collection of milk glass. I think it's going to have a little resurgence. I really do. The more quality pieces. And again, I put a few pieces in my booth, and we'll go look at it when we're done on the way out. I wanted to show you the vintage phone booth. Now it's only good as part of your superhero costume. So $2,100, $2,100. Okay, we've looked at this before. We're just coming at it from a different angle. So this is one of the like primitive booths, farmhouse, cottage core. We'd go for all those. But again, it's got the look, but most of it's just re-pops of that aesthetic. But like I left in a comment once, wait a minute, I'll show you. Someone asked, how do you tell what's a repop? Okay, like this is an older style being replicated, right? But see, it's being mass produced, replicated. But wait a minute, but let's talk about that, okay? Yeah, most of us are thrifters and we love secondhand and we love authentic, but there are some people that seriously have a phobia about secondhand stuff. They won't go to a garage sale or a thrift store. You know, they just, for some reason, they just can't do it. It's just not their thing. But maybe they like the trend, the aesthetic trend that's, you know, wait a minute. Let me try that again. Maybe they like the aesthetic that's trending again. So this is for them, okay? And I guess we should not pass any kind of judgment. I've got a few phobias myself. So, oh, is that dried sunflowers? So now that would be authentic. I kind of like that. I'm being gentle. It's only $3.95. Okay, let's move on. Back again. A couple of interesting pieces. Someone painted an old Aunt Jemima jar. And I don't think those are going to be in production anymore. Right? So I'm tempted to get that for $3. And here's something I've never seen before. They're $5 a piece. This one has a gold sticker in it that says made in Taiwan, so that puts it a little bit older, right? They're bells. They're ceramic bells. And their dresses are flocked. Yeah, see, that says made in Taiwan, that little gold sticker. I take a moment to look those up. I've never seen anything like that with flocking. So I'm going to check those out. Make sure I know what I'm talking about on that. Oh, The Matrix. Best movie ever. Okay, a lot of violence, I know, but this, if you watch it from beginning to end and focus on Jax and his journey and his evolving as a young man, that's a good series. I definitely cried at the end. Okay. Oh, wait. Is that a John Perry? $4. I'm gonna get that too. I don't see anything wrong with any of the fins. It doesn't have the John Perry metal stamp, but maybe he didn't always do that. I told you guys I wrote to him, right? I did, because he's still making stuff. He's still alive. He's redoing some of his vintage pieces, and he's careful to do them in different colors so that they can be distinguished. Okay, be right back. So this was my brother's favorite band, one of them, and like Alice Cooper. My brother liked to paint that Frazzelli fantasy art, and so I think that's what he liked about some of the art on the covers of the Kiss albums too. That's more me, but he was that. This booth is unique, let's say it like that. Lots of boho and interesting items. It's a little bit of, it's one of those booths where you have to be in the mood to go in, you know, to be sure that you're on your game and you're not gonna drop and break anything. Okay. So, but I'm in the mood today. They've got the air conditioner on and I'm in the mood. I'm going through scarves. I have picked up this one so far. This India, Pakistan, could be Indonesia, I don't know, but it's beautiful and it's in great shape. So let's go back in because I started finding more and I'm like, you know, let's just get the camera out. She's got good price on this. Look, it's not fringed, but it's got the velvet flocking. I don't know if that's coming across. Sheer with the velvet flocking. And it's only $3, right? $3. And oh, that's really nice too. Look, it's double lined. Like, see how it's done? Instead of just the sewn edges or the rolled edges like vintage ones or expensive ones. They did a good job on that. I know one of y'all wants that. I'll get that for $3. Put that in the live auction. And whoever wants it the most can have it. That's kind of sweet too with all the little chairs. $2. Doesn't have hand rolled edges though, but it's a nice, close to silk, not quite. Okay, don't think I see, wait a minute, let's check this one. Just purple. Better pass on that. That's an older one. It's kind of lovely, actually. Okay. And I thought about this one, so I hung it up here. It's, you know, not a real high-end one. It's very long and about 1.5 feet wide and like 5 feet long. But I kind of liked that mod daisy kind of splash look. I was thinking about that. It's only $2. I just wish the edges were done more nicely. I don't know. If y'all holler at me over this one, I'll pick it up next time if it's here. Alright, let me clean up my mess here and then we'll move on, okay? I don't want to leave it like this. That's rude. This booth's having 50% off, no exclusions. I love this. I don't care for the wood thing on it. I want it to be like a vase or something. So it would be $12.50? Wow. For that nice dragonwork thing. Wait a minute, $12.50. I better double check that. And then, yes, no exclusions. Hi. These are cute, the little enamel bling trinket boxes, and then, you know, they like have a little magnet and they flip open. Just letting you guys look. 25, 25, 25. Well, and then half price. $12.50. Those sell fairly well on eBay. I've sold several of those. $12.50 is not a bad price. Just letting you guys look. Seahorse. I'm gonna look at this Royal Copenhagen vase, $45, half price. That kind of matches the color tone of what I got, and I gave Becky just reimbursed me because she's Scandinavian and does things with Scandinavian shows. That looks newer though. I mean, not new, you know what I mean? The one I had, I think, was really an older piece, so. And that looks like a little Fenton teddy bear or cat. Can't find a price on it, darn. Not bad prices to buy things for yourself, for sure. NSYNC dolls, $125. X-Files, Star Trek, Elvis. Uh-oh. Who is that? Oh, Gone with the Wind. I thought that was Liberace. I was going to be like, uh-oh, I got to send somebody a picture. $15, so half price. It's not the best quality, but it is pretty. And a pelican with a fish in its gullet. $10. You know what? You know what that is? That is not glass. I think that's acrylic. That makes a difference to me. Okay, I got a few things to check out, so I need my phone. I'll be back. But if that's acrylic, that makes a difference to me. That might be a yes. Okay, on the Dragonware with Moriage, sake, barrel, decanter, dispenser. Those were all the keywords I used and what someone else had used. There's one for sale for $79, but when you look at sold, I'm talking eBay, but when you look at solds, maybe around 30 to 40, and that's with the little sake cups. So yes, that one is $12.50 and it's in great shape, no cups with it. And there's a little wiggle room for money, but I think I'll pass. This is a yes though. This is a vintage acrylic lucite. Like, looks like art glass, right? That's a yes. That's going to be $5. Wait a minute, I spot one more thing. This isn't super old. Oh, it's a lamp. Dream catcher, a wolf inside, and a little light bulb. That doesn't really need to sit in there. Let's set it like that instead. 22, so it'd be $11. I'm gonna look that up and then we're gonna move on. Before I move on, I'll tell you what I found out. So $11 would be an awesome deal for this high-speed made in USA. The only problem is it doesn't have the original steel wheels. It looks like someone put some, like they fixed it themselves, see, with some wooden wheels painted black. So now I'm thinking maybe $20 at the most. Could be wrong, but that's kind of what I think. But if it was all original, it would be somewhere between 50 and 100. Just so you guys know what I found out. It was a quick search, so zombie survival guide. Okay, we're going to move on now. Well, there were a few more booths that I wanted to check real quick, but they're closing in about 15 minutes, so let's take a look at the uranium glass. I'm not going to vouch 100% for what they're saying. It seems close, but there's probably more to the story if I remember correctly. They have a black light in it, you guys. Okay, we're headed down to my booth so I can show you the few things I put in. And then you're probably going to hear the "we're closing soon" message. Added the quilts that I bought the other day. Clothing, I think I added one more piece. Added the phone. The trumpet. I don't like to ship these, but they will sell for a little bit. So if I find them cheap enough, I'm going to put them in the booth. I've sold one out of here before. I have sold one online too and shipped, and it made it just fine, but wah. Let's see, I put in all those flags finally because 4th of July is coming up. The Royal Copley. Thank you, Jocelyn, and everyone else who helped me with that. I'm like, who does the ridges? I knew it was only a few. I had a short list in my head. So paid 49 cents, so I just put it in here for $12. I added some more art glass. It's Asian import, current. Oh, and I added the milk glass.
You don't like singing.
So the Fenton Cabbage Rose is the most expensive. It does actually still have the lid. These are Westmoreland. They're matching pictures with the grape theme. So I've got 22 for both. There's a curved compote. What did I call it? Console bowl. Only $14. It's either Indiana or Anchor Hawking. I couldn't quite narrow it down. And then a little Westmoreland piece. This one's the unique color. I don't know if you can see the difference. This one's more of a translucent kind of, not quite as opaque and white. This is like, that's like vitamin D milk. This is like skim milk, if you get my drift. So this is just the Westmoreland, and they sell online pretty cheap. So I just put $6. You can pick one off of eBay right now for about $5, but then you'd have to pay shipping. And what else did I add? Oh, I did not know Ray Dunn made glass, but I picked that up really affordably. This picture with the flamingos. I put that in there because I'm like, but it is Ray Dunn. And it's not a sticker. It's kind of sandwiched in between the glass. There's a little signature there. So they sell online for about that price or so, but with shipping. It's so thin it wouldn't make it. So I'm just going to put it in here. And I did add some more stuff. I always forget, and then I move stuff around. Added some more baskets. Okay. Don't have much time left. Got quite a few things to buy. I had a great time, and it was so great to meet Maud Marion. We're definitely going to collab together. She's awesome. So, all right, you guys. This is the booth right here that has the mirror. Nope, not that one. Whoops. Hang on. They added something too. Let me show you before I go in and say goodbye. They added that handmade table. $250. That'd be good for Jungalow. It could have a little bit of an Art Nouveau vibe, I guess. And I don't think this chair was here last time. $48. Need to finish it out. I never really have shown a lot in this booth. There's not always a lot in it, but I just used their mirror, so hang on, let's just look. That's interesting. $20. Baby dress in a tree. Now that's kind of interesting, right? So their lamp is nice. $200, 20% off. That's a cool item. Antique Kinko red and white metal step stool chair. $109. Yeah, that's kind of cool. A little vintage vibe for sure. Okay, so I hope you had a good time, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.